Hey everyone, I hope that you're doing well and having a good day. I am checking on what I missed yesterday because I didn't get to follow everything. I was just a little bit there. What I caught, I caught. And this is just too perfect. This is just too perfect.
Because you are at the lowest of low, right? Like she's at the position where her mom's not crying over her no more. So it's like, okay, she's better. No, you're not better. What are you talking about? People around here in chats everywhere, we are adults. We go to work. We have a job. We come to YouTube for a hobby and a good time. You come to YouTube to talk shit about an overweight woman to try to make money and make money to live. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Just because you're not doing the shit while you were drunk behind a 7-Eleven doesn't mean you're like, oh, now all of a sudden I'm doing much better now. No, how? Your family's still paying your bills. You ain't got nothing going for you. You spend more time on Twitter and talking about foodie beauty than to actually look for work, to actually better yourself. You're not better yourself when you live in a back house. What are you talking about? And then you go, well, she has it in her mind. I'm better.
Yeah, where's the time? Or homeschool your daughter or something. You got the time, not just for foodie beauty and Twitter.
Than what I was before. How long ago was that? How long are you going to harp and you
Also, you see me, I come here for my hobby, for my laughter, but how many times I say, okay, now I have to go because I have to spend time with Steve, or I have to cook for Steve, or I think about my husband priority, and then comes this.
that you used to be an alcoholic and drink and have strokes? How long are you going to use that excuse for not being a better adult today? How long are you going to use that excuse? Because
How
that's
long
what
are you going to use it as an excuse? Exactly. Thank you so much, Yomama. That's exactly. How long?
this is. This is all an excuse, ladies and gentlemen. When you reach a certain age, and your past is your past, and you went through something 12 to 15 years ago, because she always reminds us that was 15 years ago. That was 20 years ago. How do you keep bringing that up? Because you keep bringing it up. The reason why you're still stuck in the same place you are is because of your past, and you're making an excuse. You make an excuse for your family to take care of you. That's embarrassing. And the fact that you come on the internet to talk shit about another person when your shit ain't even together, see, that's the thing. That's the problem I have about these reaction channels. That's the problem I have with Just Breezing. Your shit is not in order. You don't have a job. You don't make any kind of money. You fixated on a woman to make money off of her, and your shit ain't even together. You don't even.
Thank you very much. That's also my problem with you, Breezy. That's exactly my words there.
Your shit's not together, bro. And then you make excuses for why your shit's not together. And you think you're better. You're like, oh, I'm better than what I was before. It was 15 years ago. You telling me you still living off of that? You still like, oh, mom, take care of me. And then your mom's like, fuck, I still got to pay your fucking bills. How old are you? She still got to do that. And then you got to go, but mom, you remember? You used to cry over me. I'm much better now. You're a fucking adult. I would be fucking so ashamed if my child turned out like this.
Ashamed. That's also why I keep on saying, Breezy, are you not embarrassed yet? Are you not ashamed yet of yourself?
Would be so ashamed. Like, okay, cool. In her 20s, she went through a phase. She went through a period where she was alcoholic, and we helped her through it. But then when she gets 38 to 37, she's still dependent on us. I'd be like, yo, bro, that shit was 15 years ago. Get your shit together. And then at the end of the day, she's like, oh, well, I found some interest where I can make a little bit of money. Okay, tell me what the plan is. Oh, well, I'm making money talking shit about an overweight woman on the internet. Ma'am, how much you getting off of that? A couple of thousand a month? You can't. And first of all, I want to tell the chat this: you can't live on that in California. You can't live. FFG.
Exactly. Remember California? She's very lucky that she's living in California.
Probably makes the most money.
I said there how easy you have all the opportunities right in front of you. Open the door to your house, you have everything in front of you, all the opportunities, all the possibilities that many other people do not have.
Reaction channel out here with super chats and everything. She could not live in California based on that. She can't. She has a second job. FFG, at least she has a job, and then she does the whole reaction on foodie beauty. This is not her. This is not everything. Because again, she's trying to pay cash for a house, 8 evictions. But at the end of the day, FFG's money would not run too long here. That's why I'm saying, Just Breezing, this is her income. This is it. And she tells her family, like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm making money on. They got to be like, ma'am, are you serious? You're spending more time checking Twitter, spending more time sniping foodie beauty, spending more time on all this bullshit instead of getting out there and getting a fucking job. Getting
Yep. True.
something that can honestly get you through. Because you're dependent on us at this age. And then probably anytime they fight back and say, damn, you got to get your shit together. She probably goes, remember 15 years ago where I was at? But I'm here now. That was 15 years ago, ma'am. You can't still lay your head on that. You can't lay your head on that. You're an adult. You got through it. Fine. Now it's time to get all the way through it. Instead, you want to get on the internet and think that, oh, I'm going to make money off of Foodie Beauty. In California? Good luck with that. I mean, I don't know how long somebody going to pay for a back house for you, but...
Miss DJP donated £4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Keep it up. Thank you, Miss DJP. I don't know how long you think you're gonna live off of somebody else, or your family member. I don't know how long you think you're gonna live off of that, and then making pennies on a dollar on YouTube. You're spending way too much time on this shit, bro. You spending way too much time on Twitter, on sniping Foodie Beauty, on all this bullshit, and you ain't got your shit straight. And then you want to tell Foodie Beauty how to get her shit straight. Your whole thing.
Why don't you homeschool your daughter, Breezy? You're lucky you can do that. Do you know how many people would want to do that, to be able to homeschool their kid?
Internet is trying to give advice on to get better. How?
Miss DJP donated £4.
And if you do the homeschooling, then you'd also learn yourself, like it's as beneficial. But you're spending your time the right way, then, not just like Yomama says, Twitter, Foodie Beauty, Also me, I have to, after this little video, I'm just so excited about, the truth being said, not only me saying it. After this, I have to work. And then after work, Steve comes home. And then maybe I can make a live or have some fun on YouTube. I prioritize my life.
99 through Super Chat.
How? The person that don't got it, thank you very much for $5. The person that don't got it is going to tell somebody how to get their shit straight. You make no sense. You're like that. You're like a homeless person in front of a 7-Eleven asking for change and then want to turn around and give you advice on how to get your life better. I'm walking in a 7-Eleven. Yo, man, can I get a couple bucks? Here you go, man. Oh, hey, let me tell you something, man. You need to work on. Well, I need to work on what? What do I need to work on, dog? You make no sense. YouTube is a hobby. We come on YouTube to have fun. We come on YouTube to have a good time and talk our shit and drag or whatever. But
yes.
But we got our life in order first.
Yes.
You need to have your life straight. You need to have your work straight. You need to have your home straightened out. You need not to rely on nobody.
Yep.
And then come on this bitch and then give advice. The fact that the fact that you're doing it backwards, you're giving advice when your shit is out of line. You're depending on somebody else at 39, 38 years old. And then talking about, well, they know how bad I was in the past and they're happy for me now. How? How are they happy for you? I wouldn't be happy if somebody went through something 15 years ago and then they're 38, 39 years old and they still depending on me at that age. And then when I bring it up, they want to talk about what happened 15. I'll be like, man, stop bringing that shit up. It's old.
Yeah.
The dumbest shit I've ever heard. Get your shit straight before you want to look on Twitter and look on Twitter. Look on Twitter. It's Foodie Beauty Live. Come on. Now, listen, I do all this research too. When I do research and I do homework on subjects that I talk about on my YouTube channel, guess where I'm doing my research at, ladies and gentlemen? At fucking work. If I got downtime, if I got a lunchtime, I'll go ahead and eat a sub sandwich or whatever I'm eating for at lunchtime. Got my little hour break or whatever. I sit there and I throw on some I throw on some reactions and I throw on some stuff that's going on and I might talk about it. But that's where I'm getting my titles and my subjects. But you are spending your whole time on talking or finding out something to talk about Foodie Beauty, but not working. That makes no sense. This is a hobby. The fact that you're in California and you're ass backwards is crazy to me because you can't depend on your family forever. Your parents don't live forever unless they leaving you something crazy behind, which I doubt that. But the fact that you're sitting here on YouTube giving advice when your shit is not in order is crazy. And that's the same criticism we give Kaya. It's the same thing. Her shit is all out of whack. All out of whack. And she got the nerve to come on YouTube to tell somebody else that they need to get their life in order when her shit is fucked.
Yep.
It's weird to me.
Exactly. It's also weird to me.
That's why people don't understand why I'm doing it. They're like, oh, Yomama, why are you doing it?
And I'm also doing it for this reason.
about the reaction channels because they're trash. If a reaction channel came on this motherfucker and had their goddamn shit in order and then want to give it foodie beauty advice, I ain't got a problem with that. Hey, foodie beauty, this is the reason why I got a whip. This is the reason why I got my house paid for. This is the reason why I got my shit in order. If you want to talk shit at that point, cool. But if you want to talk shit and you ain't got nothing, that makes no sense. She got more than you. How's that possible?
Exactly. Breezy, did you learn anything, or it just again you just don't want to? You want to ignore it and to keep on. For fuck's sakes, aren't you ashamed of yourself? That even your mama, me, I say it, your mama, and what you think that other people won't notice it? I noticed it. Your mama, people notice it. Just the more smarter ones faster, but also the ones afterwards, they catch on eventually. I don't know how you're not embarrassed. It is like he says, you should not be. Get your life together. Be an adult. Stop being such an embarrassment to society.